On this DVD, I'm going to be speaking specifically about diabetes. That's type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Now, exercise has this effect on 18 different hormones in your body. And of those 18 different hormones, at least 9 of them are going to be involved in regulating blood sugar. So right at the top of the list of things to do to prevent diabetes or manage it if you have it, whether it's type 1 or type 2, is you have to exercise. And if you see Donnie's testimony, you'll see that he says that exercise is very important in managing his type 1 diabetes. And you'll see in his testimony, he says that with exercise, the right diet, and he absolutely swears by Barley Life, which is the sprouted, the juice from sprouted leaves of the barley grain. He is now on less than half of the insulin that he was on previously. His eyesight is absolutely perfect, and he has regained all the feeling back in his hands and feet. It's an amazing testimony. So just watch that, because it's such a wonderful example of how lifestyle and diet can improve your condition.
It's a way of life. Mm-hmm. To me, making carrot juice is like brushing my teeth and combing my hair. Mm. Taking my insulin, for instance. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah. Talking about my insulin, you know, I've cut my insulin levels to virtually, if you think I was injecting about 80 units a day. Yeah. Okay. At the moment, I'm taking 36 units a day.
Oh wow, so it's less than half.
Yeah, less than half.
That is amazing.
It's come down less than half. And also the insulin,
and this
although...
is how many years later now?
Well, I've been a diabetic now for 30 years.
Because normally they say 32. If you don't do something within 2 years, you can't see any improvement.
Yeah, I'm 32 years now. Yeah. I'm 42, and I've had it since I was 10. And okay, I must tell you, God has had his hand over me. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have a lot of defects, worked hard all my life. So I must tell you, you must, for diabetic, one of the things that you cannot go without is exercise.
Yeah. And then we pour it over, and then we're going to pop it in the oven, and we're going to bake it at 180 degrees centigrade. The pecorino cheese is all kind of clumped together on one side, so I'm just going to make sure that that's mixed in nicely. You can pre-grate the cheese if you want to, if you don't want to blend it like this, and then just hand mix everything else. I just find the food processor pretty handy for that. So you could grate the cheeses and then blend the blue cheese with the cream and the cottage cheese if you wanted to. Right, and we're just going to pop this into a nice hot oven, 180 degrees centigrade, which is about 360 or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Mark and I haven't consumed any alcohol now for probably 10 or 15 years at all, and we love the sort of social idea of drinking something that's not always just water. And when people drink this drink, they actually think there's alcohol in here, and kids can drink it and they love it. And what it's made of is, I like 2 grape juices that I use. I use the series and the liquid fruit. I know the series is available overseas in the UK and in the United States, but only in the white grape juice. You can use a red grape juice like the liquid fruit, but